All right, welcome to Ethereum Cat Herders meeting 89. I have shared agenda in chat with the group. We have one new face here, Ronnie. So let me invite him to maybe provide an introduction. Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, hello, Pooja, hello all. So my name is Ronnie. I work here in Brazil as crypto analyst for one of the exchanges here. And my main responsibility here is to cover everything related to Ethereum and smart contracts platforms. So yeah, that's why I'm joining all the meetings that I can in order to learn more and also to produce some content here in Portuguese for all the people here. It is very important for us to create this content because we have a lot of English related content, but almost nothing in Portuguese and Spanish. So yeah, I I love Ethereum and I also love all the smart coin related research and try to join as many meetings as I can. And it's very nice to be here.
Well, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for joining. I have seen you in other peak meetings and all. It's good that you are so keen to learn about Ethereum protocol. I hope you will also share among the community, this Spanish community and other community that you just mentioned. Welcome to the meeting. All right, now moving on to the agenda items. The first item listed here is the Ethereum merge. We all know Ethereum community is preparing towards the merge upgrade, which is going to be one of the biggest upgrade, considering we are switching the consensus mechanism completely from proof of work to proof of stake. So from the past week, mainnet Shadow Fort 9 occurred successfully. It was deployed last week, and the testing team is planning to have another shadow fork on Gorley testnet, that is shadow fork 5, which is planned for tomorrow, July 20th. And in the series of testnet merging, we are already done with Robston and Sepolia, and the final public testnet is Gorley Prater. Gorley is POA testnet. It's long running. We have been using it for proof of work chain. And similarly, Prater is also kind of long running chain available for Beacon chain. So it's a testnet for Beacon chain. And this Gorley testnet merge is going to happen between Prater and Gorley. And post merge, it will be called as Gorley. The TTD has been decided, and the expected day of merge is August 10. People can follow more updates on that in the all-core dev meeting and consensus layer meeting. There is a change in the schedule of all-core dev meeting. Now, instead of having it alternate Friday, it will be on Thursday. So the next meeting is planned on July 21st. That is Thursday at 1400 UTC. So there will be like one Thursday ACD meeting and the other Thursday consensus layer meeting, both at 1400 UTC. Simpler to remember, I hope. Please follow along with the Ethereum Foundation YouTube channel. Moving on, number 2 is new initiatives, actually the items that we have been working on. The first one listed here is about the GitHub Backup and YouTube Backup. I see ZK Doof joining in today. ZK, if you would like to provide updates on that.
Sure. So we haven't yet started the backup, but I believe we now have at least a plan. There's really two things we need to back up: GitHub and YouTube. YouTube will be video content and GitHub is somewhat varied. So we have the actual repo content, which is, code that's been committed, documents that are on the repo, things that you can actually download from the repo and utilize. But there's also issues and comments and other places where there's community discussion and historical value that can't be backed up very easily. So we have to back those up separately by basically scraping that web page and putting it onto Arweave. The goal is for everything to end up on Arweave, since so far that has seemed to be the most beneficial for permanent storage. So we're going to start with the GitHub backup. We're going to do that using Radical. And this way you can actually distribute the GitHub content that's in the repo, and people from around the world can utilize it and actually engage with it like a source of truth. Then we're going to web scrape the issues and comments and content that can't easily be backed up onto Radical. And with that scraped data, we're going to put those web pages onto Arweave. And then finally, we're going to take the YouTube videos that are currently on the YouTube channel and back those up onto Arweave as well. So for that, the proposal from sudo is that we use LensTube, and we'll definitely check that out. But a lot of the same tools are going to be used no matter what. Arweave, Bundler, as well as LivePeer, so we can actually disseminate the content. So we need to play around with that a little bit, but the idea is take all the videos that are on YouTube, put them onto Arweave, get the transaction ID and the link so you can go directly to where it's located on Arweave, create a commit to the GitHub repo that has the links and the URLs for each of these videos, and then back that up on Radical as well. So if you're on Radical, you should be able to see all the transaction IDs to all the videos, and we have a whole bunch of redundancy for all the content that the Ethereum cat herders are producing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this update. Is there any help or anything that you may be looking for from any of the team member? I mean, if there is any preference of the participants, like which front end should be using, let us know. Like LensTube is one option, and there are other options as Zikidov mentioned. So if there are any preferences from this group, please share. Other than that, Zikidov, if you feel like there are any other roadblocker or you may need help on finalizing the tool or anything else, please feel free to share with the group in the chat or here.
Yeah, I think a lot of the code components are pretty hammered out. It's more that it will be a manual process to do some of the elements of the backup, downloading all the YouTube videos and basically constructing the JSON file that contains all the URLs for the web scraper. So there's definitely some work if people have time and want to contribute. I'm also not a Radical expert. I think William was going to do the Radical component of it, but I don't know how available he is to do that. So if we have any Radical experts, that would be really helpful as well. Other than that, I think we should be good. And I'll definitely keep talking to sudo because it sounds like that should be able to speed up some of the processes we have.
Sounds good. I think I can see some conversation going on in between William Schwab and Edson from the cat herders regarding the radical GitHub action created. It would be nice to have GitHub action created to maybe automate some of the tasks. But yeah, I don't see either of them on the call, so maybe we can reach out to them offline to see if there are any further updates on that side. Well, thank you. Okay, the next item here is Ethereum cat herders website contributor. This was related to GitBoApp, I believe. Yes, now the GitBoApp is active for almost all GitHub repo of Ethereum cat herders. So if you have contributed in any of the repo, like the PM, the EIP, IP, L2E, and there are a couple of more. So if you have contributed on Ethereum cat herders GitHub repository in any way, you are eligible to claim a GitBoApp. This is free, minting is not charged. So be a contributor and you would be listed over there. The next one is ECC5. So yeah, it is ongoing from today for next couple of days. I hope people there. I hope you have a good time and please share your experiences with us. We have just been joined by Rory. He is a new contributor and he has been trying to help out with other initiatives of Ethereum. So sorry if you don't mind me putting you on spot, Rory. Would you like to maybe talk about the events that you are organizing?
Yeah. Sorry, I was a bit late. I was actually meeting with Luke Kosivi, who was the Dev Connect volunteer coordinator, and I'm the reason why is because I'm the DevCon volunteer coordinator. I just joined the EF, helping them out with that because I was a volunteer lead at Dev Connect. So I was just catching notes, getting notes from him. But yeah, that's kind of, I guess, been my big responsibility now, and I'm slowly ramping up to recruit all the volunteers for DEF CON and hopefully make DEF CON 6 even better than the previous DEF CONs.
That would be awesome. It is good to know that we have someone here who has been coordinating for the DEF CON, the upcoming event, which is one of the biggest event in Ethereum community. So people, if you are planning to join, feel free to reach him on the Ethereum Cat Herders Discord if you have any question.
Yeah, and if you've submitted an application, then please let me know as well, because I've almost gone through all of them, but we'll eventually, the goal is to let volunteers know by this week and start training them, get them ready.
And thank you for the nice shout out in the community. I hope it inspires many other contributors to be a part of it and start contributing to Ethereum Cat Herders.
Mhm.
All right, that's about events. Moving on, ECH website. I see we have received a few pull requests. Actually, I was working with someone I know that is outside of Ethereum Cat Herders, but he is a student and willing to contribute. So he had made, I guess, one pull request. Let me share the link here. This one pull request consists of multiple issues that was added to this GitHub repository for Ethereum Cat Herders website. So if anyone would like to review it, please feel free to review. We'll keep it open for another week or 10 days, and then we'll probably like to merge it. So yes, we are trying to bring our Cat Herders website back up to date. We have added many information related to the past upgrades and some information related to the upcoming EIPs. So feel free to check it out. We hope to bring it with all the information related to the merge upgrade. So that's an update on ECH website. The next one is ECH Engineering. One of the biggest update of ECH Engineering is now we have another bot, which is EIPW, that is brought in place of an existing bot EIPV. So it basically does a little more than what EIPV was doing. And I'm happy to share that we got it merged to the Ethereum repository just yesterday with the help of Ethereum DevOps team. So this bot is now active and functional. I see Jose on the call. I don't know, Jose, if you have anything else to add on top.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, that's a good news. I just was going to ask you, it's going to be ECH is going to be contributing for this bot, or I talked to Sam, okay, in the person-to-person chat. I mentioned to him that I was willing to contribute. He was very kind and, of course, very open. But I was going to address that to you here in the meeting. Is officially? I don't know if the word is officially. Don't get me wrong, please. But is ECH contributing for this bot, or is a personal work for Sam, which is I have been already debugging and reading, and it's excellent. It's in you must know that it's in Rust. It's not in Java. but that's okay. But now that is in the Ethereum repo, I don't know, it's automatically everything that is there is ECH openly contributing, or I don't know how to address the question to you, to be honest. No? I just want to know is a way like in the IP bot that officially we was at least as I saw it officially. I mean, I don't like that word, but I hope that you understand what I'm trying to ask. Sorry for that.
Not a problem. Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm getting what you're trying to ask here is, yes, you can, the way you were making contribution to EIP bot, which was in TypeScript. Obviously, this is not, but yes, Ethereum cat herders will be happy to contribute. If you are planning to support that bot, I am sure that they have started opening issues over there. So feel free to look into the issues. And if you think that you can maybe help out, resolve them faster and help enhance the bot, that would be awesome. You can let me know the contributions and the other efforts that you are spending over there. We can definitely work around.
Okay, great. So I'm very willing to keep contributing with Sam in the bot. Thank you for that copy.
Thank you. All right. So that also covered the EIP bot and EIPV. The next one in ECH Engineering is about learn to earn. So yesterday we had meeting with Ayman and George again. On this, we made very good progress. There are some new suggestions that came up. I'm just trying to pull out the notes of it. So we are trying to have UI created for two sets of people, one the user who will be actually taking these quiz and one who would be contributing in adding more quizzes. We are trying to keep everything open source so people can join us and contribute in making this project even better, like by adding more quizzes to it. The few minor additions that came yesterday was like, the minting of a POAP. So the initial idea was like we will be having one POAP that would be distributed to everyone who would be taking the quiz. Say, for example, someone watched a video on EIP 1559 and is planning to take the quiz. The same POAP will be distributed to everyone. We are going to have the same idea, but on top of that, we also want to let people know what number of user he or she is when they are minting that POAP. So this is something interesting. We are trying to have double layered rendering of POAP, and obviously it may take some time on again designing it, but I hope it is going to be cool to have known that how many people before you have taken that quiz. If people have different ideas of making this project even better, please feel free to share. We have a dedicated channel on Discord. Learn to earn, is it? Yeah, learn to earn. So yeah, feel free to drop by there, share your thoughts, and we always share the meeting notes over there. So check out the notes and the GitHub repository. All right. So far, any question, comment from anyone? Okay. Moving on, the next one is Cat Blazers ECH podcast. I know ZK Doof has been working on it, and I guess we have one ready for today, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're still keeping the 2 podcasts per week schedule for the New Year client series. We have one going up today at 12, and we'll have another one going up Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, and like we have 9 actually episodes on that. 4 from the EL side and 5 from the CL side. So we are trying to keep 2 releases per week till we cover all the merge related content, and then we'll come back on 1 release per week. Well, thank you so much for helping out with the podcast production. ECH Ops again, all wallet dev meetings. I believe this recording is from the older meeting. Do we have any update on the next meeting? When is it planned?
Yeah, I believe that recently came through for the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. But I can confirm really quickly. Yes, the Wednesday, the 27th is all wallet devs number 3. And so far there are 6 participants, which is a little less than the last one, but we're trying a different time zone this time, so maybe more people can attend.
And what is the time for 27th?
According to Eastern time zone, it is 12:30 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad. I hope many people will join.
Yeah, it looked like there were a lot of Eastern people who didn't attend the last one because it was closer to 11,
Right.
at night. Yeah.
Yeah, even I couldn't. Thank you for taking care of it.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Moving on, the EIP's insight. I think I have updated HackMT file for the month of July till today morning. And based on that, we have 2 final EIPs. One is EIP 5133, obviously that is for the difficulty bomb delay, which was deployed last month. And that is in final status now. The other one is EIP 173, which people are very happy about, especially the ERC community. They have been waiting for that, I guess. There are 7 new EIPs of ERC category added as draft to the repo. 5 EIPs are moved to review status. One of those include EIP 1328 Wallet Connect URI format. So there is this another meeting we are conducting, URI and URL working group, where we are trying to push some proposals, some standard for URI and URL. EIP 1328 is one of those EIPs which has been adopted by some of the projects already, but that was in like stagnant status earlier, then it was moved to draft. Now finally it has been moved to review. I hope it keeps moving and reaches to the final status soon with whatever changes needed, since there has been some changes in the format of the proposals. There are 2 proposals promoted to last call, so please check out this HackMT file. These 2 proposals are going to be ending. The last call is ending on 30th July. All right, I think 3475 is a proposal which is in the last call, and today we have organized its speed meeting. So if anyone interested to learn more about 3475 and they have questions, the meeting is planned today at 18:30 UTC. Join us. More information is available on Cat Herders Discord general channel. The next item here is meeting notes and action item from ECH. I think we have meeting notes available for all except for EIP, which I was informed that we can probably expect the notes up by today EOD. So that would be there. Other than usual all core dev consensus layer meeting, there is this merge community call which occurred last Friday. We have notes available for that meeting as well. This is very interesting call because now we are very close to merge and questions are basically coming up from community and infrastructure provider. So if you are either running Node, EL or CL, or if you are planning to become a validator and you still have some doubts, some question, it is highly recommended to watch this video, and you can also follow along the notes. And please join us on the next meeting. I believe that is planned somewhere in August, but you can check out the Ethereum/PM GitHub repo for the agenda for the next merge community call 6. We already talked about URL URI meeting. This is again a bi-weekly meeting. We did discuss about a couple of EIPs and we are trying to help them move forward. Please check out the recording and the working document for highlights. We are not doing the detailed notes, but definitely we are trying to capture the highlights of the meeting. If you're a dev and you think any of the proposal would be helpful for your project that is related to URL, and you would like to share your thoughts, comments, and questions, please plan to join meeting. Details are always available on Cat Editor's Discord event section. We have recording for EIP Apprenticeship Meeting 21, and there was this KZZ ceremony breakout call. So recording for meeting number 3 is also available. This KZZ ceremony breakout call, we have also planned it bi-weekly. So this is going to be a regular call. And yeah, this is also interesting because this is the latest research update provided by the Ethereum developers. So that is all, I think. No, the last item here is meeting notes. But before we get into meeting notes, does anyone has any question, comment, anything to add? Okay, wow. I'm looking into the notes, but it looks like they have not added the action item. Maybe I will request this user to add the action item. Hopefully there shouldn't be any, but if there are, we'll try to bring it up in the next meeting. Yeah, I think that's all from the agenda, but since we have quite a few participants, I would be really interested to hear if anyone has any other suggestion or thought that we can start discussing in Cat Headers meeting or outside this Cat Headers meeting, continuing in the Discord chat or something. Please let us know. Okay, if nothing comes to mind right now, it's fine. We can definitely bring it up, but I'll try to have agenda up early this week, so we can add any further items if you would like to add for next meeting's discussion. No problem, but I hope that new people joining in, please share your thoughts and suggestions. I know you have a lot of new ideas, so please share and we'll see how we can use that to maybe help more people to join the Ethereum community and maybe to provide more support to protocol development team. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Hope to see you in 2 weeks. Have a good one, everyone.
Thanks, Pooja and everyone.
Thanks, Pooja.
Thank you.